everybody, welcome. Today we have a practice very integrated using balance, the front of your body, the back of your body, the sides, the top, the bottom, all to bring this sense of connectivity and balance. So I hope you'll get a chance to look at my previous post here on YouTube called The King in the Ring. And it is a great story about impermanence and how things change and how we can work within those conditions through our physical body and also emotionally and mentally. A great pathway into the body is the breath, and a great pathway into the mind and the emotions is through the body. The body's our most accessible part of us, and so we use the practice of yoga to find our way through the sensation of the body. What a blessing to have that at this time, and so let's begin. Take a nice seat. Close your eyes, turn inside, lean back a little bit, and allow your breath to settle down and in. Take a tall breath in to fill up. And exhale. Inhale, hands resting lightly on your thighs. Draw your wrists back a little bit to broaden your collarbones. Take a big exhale to land in your body right where you are. Inhale fully. And exhale. And feel the breath moving in and up inside of you. The expansion side to side, front to back, and top to bottom. Inhale your breath. And exhale. Bring your hands together at your heart. Rub your palms together, warm them up. And then lightly bring your hands up to the sky. Reach up as high as you can. Get tall, squeeze your head with your arms, a deep breath in. Exhale, dip gently over to the left. Stretching your knees away from each other. And then inhale, come all the way back up to reach. And then head on over to the other side, extending out through the quads and the knees. And then inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, release your hands down by your sides. Blink your eyes open. And if you're sitting cross-legged, switch your cross. Sit up tall. Once again, we're going to take the right arm high. Left hand behind you, reach up, and twist over to the left. Bring your right hand to the outside of the thigh. Inhale, rise, and exhale to twist. Inhale, rise up, and exhale, twist over, broadening through the collarbones. Deep breath in to rise, and exhale to twist it on over. And then inhale back to the middle. Exhale your breath. Left arm up to the sky. Right hand behind you. Reach. Twist over to the right. Hand on the thigh. Inhale, rise up on your breath. And exhale, twist. You can feel the front and the back, the top and the bottom. Inhale, rise. Exhale, twist. Drawing the knees away from each other. And a deep breath in. And exhale to twist over. Inhale all the way back to center. And exhale. And let's come on to all fours. Move your blanket away if you have it there. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, round your back. Gaze toward your navel. Inhale forward, look up, get these big, long, broad breaths. And exhale to round. Inhale forward, pressing through your finger pads. And exhale, round lifting the belly. Good. Take your arms forward a little bit, your hands forward. Let's just make some big oval shapes with the body, big loosey-goosey circles. So whatever comes up, shows up, side to side. Good, and then bring it on back to the middle. And take your downward facing dog, up and back. Down dog, we'll start with bent knees. Tilt your sitting bones, your sacrum up to the sky, and move your inner thighs back and apart. Big lift from your belly. Arm bones lifting, armpits lifting. And hold here. So the hands pull forward on your mat with your feet pulled back. And then slowly, slowly straighten your legs and lower your heels toward the earth. Just step it out a little bit, bend one knee and bend the other. And then lifting high with both heels, lift the belly, feel a buoyancy here in the whole body. And then lower your heels toward the earth. And you come into a high push-up, high plank position. Bring your knees to the floor. Today, turn your fingers out just a little bit so your index fingers point straight forward. And then lower down, leading with your heart all the way. Hands by your low ribs for Cobra. Curl up. Then lower back down. Roll the shoulders up by your ears, peel them back. Chin and head come up at the end. Pull your hands away from each other to broaden. And lower back down. And then press up and back. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a big breath out. Once again, come to your high plank position. This time, option to bring your knees down or keep them up. Lower chaturanga and hold. And then lower all the way to the floor. Cobra, curl up. This time, roll onto your right hip. Twist to gaze back toward the left corner of your mat and drag your whole right side forward and your right leg back. And then inhale, come to the center. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, forward, curl up. Roll onto the left hip, twist to the right. Now from the left hip to the left armpit, nice and long. And then lower back down to the middle and down. Good. Press up and back. Downward facing dog. Take a tall breath in and a long breath out. Come to your knees. You might sit up on your block here. So always having blocks and straps handy. Should have said that sooner, but if you want to pause this and go get them, feel free. Bring your thumbs to the center of your heels and your finger pads just above the toes on the balls of the feet. Roll your shoulders back. Press your toenails into the earth. Bow forward a little to bring the ribs in and the belly in. And then as you come up, press through the knees and shins and toes and lengthen. Bend your elbows. Pull them isometrically away from each other. Get nice and broad up here for your breath. Take a deep inhale and exhale. I'm going to add on to this, so either stay here and you'll take your twist this way like this. Okay? Otherwise, come off the block, sit down between your feet. Now only do this if it feels okay on your knees. And then come back a little bit. Take your left forearm to the floor, parallel to the mat. And then sweep your right arm over your ear. If that feels okay, lift the hips a little bit and get a little bit longer. You can look down or to the side or up to the sky. Breathe. press through the knees. Inhale. Exhale, lower your hips. Swing the arm back around. And with both hands, press back up to seated. Good. Now root your knees. Come back again. We'll do the other side. Left forearm comes down parallel to the mat. Sweep your left arm over your ear. Lift the hips, rooting through the knees and the shins. Get really long here. Breath. And then slowly lower the hips. Bring that arm back around. With both hands, press up to a seated position. Good, and then come back to all fours and waggle it out a little bit, side to side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, round your back, gaze toward your navel. Inhale, forward. And exhale, take it back. Come back to neutral. Downward facing dog. Have both your blocks handy. And if you don't have blocks, you can use books. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Take your right leg up to the sky. Bend your knee to your chest and step forward with your right foot. Bring your back knee to the floor. Pad your knee if you want by rolling up the side of the mat or use your blanket. Bring the hands to the top of the thigh. Knee over ankle, rooting down. You can hear the sanitary pickup going on here. Thankful for those people that get out there every day and pick up our garbage. Very nice. Take your arms up to the sky, reach, and hands to your heart. Inhale, exhale, twist over to the right. You can stay up like this, or hook your arm on the outside of the thigh and press your arm and leg against each other. Now look down or to the side, whatever feels best on your neck. Press down into your feet, and the knee and the back, and breathe. Inhale to lengthen through your spine, and exhale to twist. Inhale, lengthen, scoop under with the right buttock, and exhale, twist. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale your breath, and just twist back over to the other side for a counter twist. And then come on back into the center. And exhale. Now you're going to take your two blocks on either side. Kind of line them up just right near the hips. If you want more stretch, you back them up. If you want less back bend stretch, move them forward. Now, not all of us are going to use this back bending. You can keep your hands on your thighs and take a nice lift this way. Otherwise, in this pose, Anjali Asana, the knee comes beyond the ankle. And you press down into your blocks, press down and forward. Roll the head of your arm bones back and lift from your belly. And here's your pose right here. Start to come forward with the knee, press back with the back heel, chin to chest, lift your sternum, lift your heart. And this could be your pose. Otherwise, we're going to add on a little bit more. Take your left hand to the back of your left thigh, and your right arm to the sky. Reach up and back it up a little bit. A little back bend. And then inhale, bring it to the sky. Switch hands. Right hand comes to the back of the left thigh. Reach up and take it up and back. And breathe and lengthen. Inhale, steady through your base, long through your breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale your breath, both hands on the blocks and pause. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. Move your blocks off to the side. Lift the back knee and step back to a three-legged dog. And roll around on your ankle a little bit, one direction and then the other. Bend into the left knee. Bring your right knee into your chest. Inhale. Exhale, lift it back up to the sky. And then float that foot down. Step it out a little bit. Get even. And take your left leg up to the sky. Bend your knee to your chest. Take as many steps as you need. You can take a few steps here to get that foot forward. And bring your back knee to the floor. Curl the mat under or use your blanket to pad the back knee if you want. And pause with your hands on this thigh here. Inhale to get long. And exhale. And reach your arms all the way up to the sky. And hands Anjali Mudra at your heart. Inhale. The knee is right over the ankle for this one. Twist over to the left. This can be your pose right here. Otherwise, you'll hook the elbow on the outside of the thigh. Press the palms. Press the arm and leg. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale to twist. Inhale, lengthen, keeping your cheekbones back, your neck in line with your spine. Exhale. And deep breath in, thumbs by your sternum. And exhale to twist. Inhale back to center. Exhale your breath and slowly find your way back up. We're going to counter twist to the other side. Pressing arm and leg. The hand on the low back draws in and up. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale to twist. Inhale back to the middle. And exhale all your breaths. Get your two blocks here. Line them up again to use. And now bring the front knee a little bit over the ankle for Anjali Asana. Press down into the blocks and forward for your heart. And then isometrically pull the blocks back to broaden a little bit. Lifting from your belly, take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. And you may stay right here with your hands on the blocks or your thigh. Otherwise, chin to chest, start by lifting the sternum. And then maybe lift the gaze a little bit. Feel that whole back bend. Nice and deep. To add on, you take the arms up to the sky, reaching high, up and a little bit back. And then come up to the top. Left arm stays high, right hand to the back of the thigh, reach up and dip back a little bit. Squeezing the arm by the ear. Inhale, come back up. Both arms to the sky, and then the left hand comes to the back of the thigh. Reach up and dip it. Dip it back. Breathe. Deep inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale to fill. And exhale to dip. And inhale to come up. Both arms high to the sky with a reach. And then exhale, release your hands to the earth. Plant your hands, lift the back knee. And three-legged dog. Take that leg back and roll it around on the ankle a few times, one direction, and then the other. And then bring your knee into your chest, bend both knees in, as you can see here. And then extend that leg nice and long. Big breath in, and a big breath out. Foot to the floor, high plank position, and lower down to the earth. Use your knees anytime for those. And then you're going to bring your left knee out to the side for Salamander Pose. The knee lines up with your hip. Flex the left foot. And the right leg, you're going to turn the toes to the left and kind of karate chop the floor with your right baby toes. Here's your pose. You're going to start forward and then dial yourself over to the left. This is the first stage of this pose. Pull the right leg way back so you're getting into the right side here. Hips to armpits, hips back to heel. To add on, I'm going to take this right arm parallel to the front of the mat. Shoulder elbow line up. Sweep the left arm over your ear and twist out to the left. And take a deep breath in. A lot of space between your shoulder and your ear. Exhale. Inhale, really get long. Drawing that right leg back, right side forward. Good, and then inhale to release. Come on back to the middle. And exhale to pause. Both forearms on the floor in like a Sphinx type pose. Take your right toes straight back and just bring your heart forward. Inhale. Exhale. Bow your head, round your back a little bit, lift from your belly. And inhale to come back forward. And take the left leg back, shake the legs out a little bit. Other side. I'll switch this way so you can see. Right knee comes forward. Right knee and hip line up. Turn the left toes to the right so you're on the baby toe side of that back foot. And flex the right foot. So here's the pose here. You're just coming way forward. And then you'll take the left forearm parallel to the front of the mat there and start to twist a little bit over. And here's where you get all this length on the left side. Drag the left leg back through the left heel and big toe mound, and then from the left hip to the armpit, really extend. Even the elbow on the floor there is moving down and forward. Stay here, or take the right arm over your ear and dial it up. Now, anything touching the earth is rooting, and anything up in the sky is extending long, long, long. So we've got these parts of us very rooted, and always parts that are very free. So even times when we're feeling locked in, locked up, stuck, freedom is always a part of the mix. It just gets buried sometimes. Inhale, exhale, and come on back to the middle. Good. Come to a Sphinx, back toes point straight back. Shoulders and elbows line up. Feed your heart forward. Deep breath in. Then exhale to lift the belly, curl under. And then come back to the middle. And both legs back for Sphinx. Drag the legs back, heart forward, chin towards your chest. And then lower the chest a little bit. Curl your toes under. Lift the knees, lift the thighs, and lift up into dolphin plank. Take a deep breath in, holding. Deep breath out. Option to bring the feet a little closer and float the right leg up. And bring that down, and then take the left one up. Hugging the hips toward each other. Lower the foot, and then lower yourself right on down. Stack your hands one on top of the other, forehead down. Bend your knees, and windshield wiper side to side. Take your legs down, come on up to all fours. Waggle it out a little bit. Maybe take some cat tilts if you want. And then come to a seated position. Take your right leg out in front of you. Roll the thigh bone in so the thigh's nice and rooted. Bring your hands behind you to sit up tall. This left leg, bring it out, hold the foot, bend it in, and stack up your knees. So it looks like this. Sole of the foot heads to the sky. You're going to press your two legs against each other, the two knees against each other. If this doesn't work for you, it doesn't feel right, you can always sit or in a Janushirasana this way, okay? Otherwise, you're crossed up here. Lift up, get tall inside. So you can see how the sides matter, the front and the back matter, the top and the bottom combine. And it's this integration that brings us a sense of wholeness, a feeling of agency, really. Lengthen up. Let's take the left arm up, come forward, and hold the outside of your right foot, the baby toe side. If it's too far away, use your strap or your tie or your pillowcase, anything like that. Left hand holds the right foot. Right hand is out to the side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and come forward. So you may come down very far or just kind of far, but keep your gaze out beyond your toes and lengthen your right leg forward as you draw your left hip back. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to come back up and exhale your breath. Bring your left hand behind for your counter twist. Right arm comes to the outside of your left thigh. Turn your thumbs down and your palm in toward your left leg. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, press arm and leg to twist over to the left. Inhale, rise up. Feel this through your throat, roof of your mouth, top of your head. Exhale and twist. Little bend in that back elbow. Inhale, rise. And exhale, twist over. Inhale all the way back to center. And exhale. And then shake it out. Both legs get a good shake. All right, now the left leg stays long. Same thing, other side. Hold the right foot, pull it in, like bow and arrow pose, and then cross the knee over. Stack up your knees. The right foot, the sole of the foot, kind of points up toward the sky as much as you can. On this side, let's do this. Stack your hands, bring your hands to the top of your right knee and press your hands and knee against each other. So the knee presses up, the hands press down, and you'll feel this activate through your core. Another place of your sense of strength, agency, stability. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. And from there, take your right arm straight up, come forward, hold the baby toe side of the foot or strap it up. Left hand out to the side, elbow bent, take a breath. Feel that lift, especially from the low belly, and come forward, lengthen. So rather than dropping the head, which makes the neck work over time, keep your gaze out long. Take a deep inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to come all the way up. And exhale your breath. Counter twist. Right hand comes behind. Left arm to the sky to get tall. Twist over. Bring the hand, left hand and arm to the outside of the right thigh. Turn your thumb down and palm in. Inhale, rise up. Back elbows bent. Exhale and twist. See how much space you can get between the collarbones here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, collarbones right to left, left to right. And exhale, twist. Squeeze the legs toward each other and inhale, come all the way back to the middle. Exhale your breath. Take both legs out, give them a nice shake. And then we'll take tabletop or Purvottanasana. Tabletop looks like this. Wrists under shoulders, fingers turn out today. Roll the head of your arm bones back. Feet hip width apart. Ankles and knees line up. And you lift up. Make this kind of tabletop. Lifting from the armpits. Chin stays on your chest or look up. And those of you coming into a more extended pose, Purvottanasana, extend the legs, roll the thigh bones in, head of the arm bones back, and lift up. Same action, squeeze the heels toward each other, lengthen through the tailbone, big breath, and then lower, lower, all the way down. Good. And then come all the way down onto your back, and lower. Bring your knees into your chest, and rock a little bit side to side, one direction, and then the other. Your happy baby pose, drawing down. You might hold the ankles or the shins, but wherever you hold, you want the shoulders to meet the earth, happily settled in there. Take a deep breath in, and a long breath out. And keep your right foot in happy baby. You're going to take the left leg more into a Sukhasana type pose. So it comes down to the earth, or a Baddha Konasana, I should say. And you got this going on. And let the left knee head on out to the side as you pull the right quad down. Left arm back. Breathe. Left arm reaches way back as your left shin reaches way forward. This is great for your digestive system, your hormonal system. All our systems have had a wild ride lately. So we're getting into all the little pockets. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let your belly land soft and easy. And then we'll bring that left arm back up. Both knees come up and in and rock gently side to side. So remember, whenever you can't reach your foot, use a strap instead, okay? Now, the left foot is in happy baby, and the right foot comes into like a Supta Baddha Konasana, like the baby toe edge of the foot's on the floor. You draw this right quad down, the left quad down as the foot presses up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and isometrically drag your right shin forward. Exhale, and then the right arm comes up and back behind you. So the arm stretches back, the torso stretches back, but from the core of your pelvis through the right leg, you're moving forward. Meanwhile, the whole left quad roots, stable, strong, steady, like a tree trunk. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And then inhale to bring both knees back into the middle. Rock gently side to side. Both feet to the floor. Setu Bandha bridge. Lift up. Walk the shoulder blades in. You can have your arms out to a T or a V shape, palms up, or interlace them underneath you. Any of those. Just tuck in with your shoulder blades like a nice fitted sheet. And then rest your eyeballs. Extend from the roof of your mouth through the top of your head. And always an option in this pose to settle in on your block instead. Have this nice restorative settling. Again, for the viscera of the body, for the lower chakras, for your belly. Take a deep inhale, closing your eyes, and exhale. And then either from your lift in your bridge or from your block, we'll lower all the way down. You take your feet to the outer edges of your mat, your arms out to a T, and bring your knees in toward each other. Nice arch in the low back. And then separate the knees and bring your both knees down to the right. So your left knee ends up kind of toward the arch of your right foot. You can see this here. And then if it feels okay on your neck and torso, you're going to turn your inner body to the left. Deep breath in. Exhale, drawing that whole left shin forward, rooting the left shoulder. And then inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale your breath, feet are very wide. And then on your next exhale, drop the knees to the left. Turn the inner body, the head and gaze to the right. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale your breath. And then Shavasana, extending the legs. You might want to roll up your blanket, put it underneath your thighs to give your back some support. Or put your sweater on, your socks. Use your blanket as a pillow. Take a moment to set up in your Shavasana and feel good about where you land. It takes a little bit of prep to find a good place for your bones to settle, your skin on your bones to settle. And then once you're there, just big exhale. There's a lot we're holding on to. There's a lot to release. And so each breath is this gift we've been given to undo and let go of stuff that kind of gets muddled and intertwined and kind of stuck. And so the practice is like oiling the system and bringing some fresh breath, fresh air, disentanglement. And in the process, we get a sense of enchantment inside, freedom and ease, a hit of something bigger, a recognition that through these imbalanced times, there are hits of equanimity and belonging and rightness. There is this, and there's also that, and there's both. May we rest here in the understanding that all things have a beginning, a middle, an end, and that all along the way, what's come before, what's yet to come, and what's happening now, it's all intertwined. And within us are the resources, soft, gentle, wise, and ready to navigate. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, landing soft and precious in your body. Take your Shavasana good 10, 20 minutes. Namaste.